Hello world. Japan started to reopen its borders last March 1, 2022, and most foreigners can enter now, except those whose main purpose is to take a tour or make sightseeing in the land of the rising sun. Other than a valid visa and re-entry permit for the returnee, the only document that you need to secure now to enter Japan is the certificate of testing for coronavirus. Without this document or certificate, they will not allow you to enter Japan, or maybe the airline company will not permit you to board their plane. There are some changes now with regards to the implementation of this document, and this is the one I wanted to discuss in this video for your reference and awareness. So, if you have a plan to travel to Japan in the coming days, watch this video. Japan started to implement the submission of this certificate of testing for coronavirus as a countermeasure to prevent widespread infection of the said virus domestically from those coming from foreign countries. All who will enter Japan must submit this document, no exemption. Whatever country or region you came from, whatever your citizenship, work, and religion, all must take a test and have a certificate about it before going to Japan. Failure to comply is against their immigration and quarantine policy. That will result in the denial of your entry to Japan. Be aware that your certificate of testing for coronavirus is only valid if they meet the following conditions. Remember this because it is very important. Number 1 is, it must be taken within 72 hours from the date of sample collection to the departure time of the flight. 2. You must use the prescribed format created by Japan government. If not due to some circumstances, make sure that the necessary information is all written in the arbitrary format available. 3. The test method used is the one that is only allowed and approved by the Japan Ministry of Health. Last. The sample collection method used is the one that is also allowed and approved by the Japan Ministry of Health. Make sure that all these 4 conditions must be followed when having a test for coronavirus to make sure your certificate is valid and accepted. Now that you know how important this certificate of testing for coronavirus is, let's discuss now the essential details about it that you should know, so that the one you will submit will be valid, and you will not have a problem entering Japan. I will explain here the official format they use for the certificate of testing for coronavirus, the information that must be written and included on it, the only valid test method, the valid sample collections, and some important reminders that you should follow. First, for the official format of the certificate of testing for coronavirus, Japan government created the one you can use and download. It is available in more than 15 languages now, and is downloadable from the Japan Ministry of Health official website. I put the link in the description of this video, just click the available language in your country to download it. As possible, use this format, write all the necessary information, and have the hospital, clinic, or any medical institution where you made the test, sign or seal it. Make sure that all necessary information is properly written, with the signature or seal of the medical institution, because this is the one you will bring and submit when you enter Japan. In principle, the prescribed format the Japanese government created must be used. But if you can't use it due to some circumstances, you may use an arbitrary format. Just make sure that the necessary information is written on it. The needed information that must be included are the following. First is the complete full name of the traveler, passport number, nationality, date of birth, and gender. Next is the testing method used for the coronavirus test, and the sample collection. Then the result of the test, the date and time for specimen collection, the test result date, and the date of issue of the certificate. Last is the name of the medical institution, its address, the signature of the doctor, and the imprint of a seal. The certificate must be written in Japanese language or English. If it is written in the English language, there is no need to translate it to the Japanese language. The next thing you should know is the valid test method that Japan government allowed you to use to make your certificate of testing for coronavirus valid. As of March 17, 2022, there are 9 different testing methods that the Japan Ministry of Health allowed and approved. This is the list for your reference. You can use one method from this list. Just confirm to the medical institution where you will take the test, what method they are providing. Just a reminder that antigen, rapid antigen, and antibody test are not valid, and not allowed. If you will use this, Your certificate of testing for coronavirus will not be accepted. Next, for the sample collection method, the following are the only valid. These are the ones approved and allowed by the Japan Ministry of Health as of March 17, 2022. Make sure that you are using the valid one, and not the items in the invalid list. You can confirm also to the medical institution what sample collection they are doing, to be used on the actual test. That's it. I hope you are aware now about this certificate of testing for coronavirus, needed to submit to enter Japan. For more information pertaining to this topic, I put all the related advisory and notice issued by the Japan Ministry of Health. Just click the links available in the description of this video. Thank you very much for listening. Share this video with your friends that have a plan to travel to Japan in the coming days. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for notification.